Hi, I'm Yapo, and Agent 355 is busy Dota-ing, so I decided to get another player that's just as good as he is. So we have Artifice with us today.
That is very rude.
Yeah, well. And I'm playing Draksars on a horrible map for Draksars.
This isn't a good map for anyone.
That's true. This map is far, far too tiny to be fun. I
It's
think.
built for rushing, which is not fun.
And it's kind of been killed by the fact that avatars have 100 HP and can do a lot of things to stop rushes.
Hey, no, there's still an annoying amount of siege units with long range.
There are some, but the only one I can think of is a Dwarven Mortar Crew, but
That might be the only one.
which we've actually seen in a video, so topical.
No, there's probably still siege engine. I don't know if that still exists.
It does, because I actually put it in one of my decks at one point for funsies.
That's no good.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
this is not the best start for me either, because those dudes are gonna wreck my shit.
Well, that is the most expensive legendary in the game.
I think the new mermaid's more expensive.
Uh, yeah, I guess. I don't think anyone actually has her though, so that'll probably be why.
The most somewhat available rune in the game, right there, because it's real good.
Yeah. And then Paradigm was also absurdly good.
Yeah, Paradigm is ridiculously good. Also, part of the reason Paradigm is so good is he's got an ability called Spur, which gives him extra speed and damage anytime he's within 4 spaces, I want to say, of an enemy champ. Which when it came
I
out,
think it's lighter than that.
anyway, but it's a fairly good size area. And when it came out, it was fine because it was on champs that had like 5 speed and like 10 damage, maybe if that. And then they decided it would be a great idea to put it on a dude that has a normal stat line. So,
And also has Violent, if I recall.
yes, he does. Because the Draksar racial is that anytime they're standing within 2 spaces of each other and they make an attack, they get +1 damage permanently, which is really,
That,
really good.
that's what Violent is. And there's.
And there's that
Oh,
dude.
it is 4 spaces.
See, I was right. I'm better than you.
Yeah, probably. I don't play this game.
This is actually my first game that I have played in a week.
Oh,
Believe it or not.
no, I believe it. You don't play that often.
That's true. I really don't. Like, most of the videos for the LPs are like the only ranked games I play. Because, yeah.
You spend too much time watching other people play.
Okay, mister, I have 20 ranked games.
I play non-ranked games.
Yeah.
Accounts.
Also, I just realized I put the hive in the wrong spot. And
You sure did.
so yeah, it's kind of not real helpful right there.
You still got defensive strike working for you.
Yeah, but everything's stealthing, and I have no detect in this deck.
That sounds about right. Draksar have 2 detect units.
And one of them is people have started running again, but is really bad.
Oh, the messenger or whatever.
I can't even remember. I know
It's
Forerunner.
Draksar Consulate.
Oh, okay, Consulate has
It's
it,
part of a set.
and then Forerunner.
Oh, Forerunner does too.
I think so, but Forerunner is also pretty bad.
It used to be so popular.
Yeah, but then everything else got really, really strong. So
Yeah. The new Draksar Broodcaller or something has it, I think. He's not great.
I don't know. I was excited because he unstealthed though, and then did a random acrid smoke for some reason.
I guess to stop defensive strike, but
He's defensive strike is out this turn though. Like,
oh, maybe he really wanted to move that turn.
but he never went within defensive strike range. Like, because you can't defensive strike stealth units.
You sure? Did they change that?
Uh,
You used to be able to, it just didn't de-stealth them or something.
oh, well, I don't think he can. I never saw any combat log for it happening, so.
Ah, well, who knows?
And I'm not even sure I have Dragon Lord staff in here. Oh, I do, I guess, but I hadn't pulled it yet, so.
That's an acceptable choice. It's not that good an equipment.
I still like having cleanse available, but
That's what Purge is for.
yeah, but Purge is expensive, and there's a Tainted Statue in this deck, so
Oh, I'm guessing that doesn't have time to come out.
the Tainted Statue,
Hey, yeah.
you would be incorrect.
I think Asaju was a rude ass rune.
Do what?
It's rude.
It's amazing, especially for my playstyle. And I was really, really glad to have finally gotten Ardents because they're so good. Which is the guy I just put out, the big snake-looking dude. He's got a lot of really cool abilities.
That's amazing.
Okay, nothing bad just happened. No one noticed anything. Shh.
Probably true.
But yeah, Serpentor Ardents, really cool. Also, they have pretty cool artwork, I think. And for some reason,
Yeah.
are just giant snakes with arms who carry big swords. It's weird.
Most of the legendaries have good artwork, though, to be fair.
I guess that's true. Torian's is kind of bland, but
That's old, though.
I suppose that's true. I'm trying to remember what I played this game like last night, and I still can't even remember what happened. This is bad. And Spur wasn't working for some reason because there's clearly more than one champ in 4 spaces, and he's only got +1 speed. So I don't know if they changed it to have like a cap or if.
Definitely doesn't have a cap, so I guess coding.
Yeah, I guess it got broken or something. I don't know.
Maybe stealth fucks it up. I wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, so that's broken for whatever reason.
And yet, Serpentor Paradigm still incredibly good.
Mm-hmm. And he used that spell that has.
Wait, masochism?
Yeah, that's it.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's super weird and old. So what happens is all the damage I do is prevented and done to that one dude over there instead. Basically.
It's not even that old, it's weird.
It's just not very good.
It sure isn't. And it wasn't a particularly good choice for him here either.
No, like yeah, it was just weird all around. But I have a plan here.
Is it to forget to use defensive strike?
No, I just turned it on. Chill out.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
We'll see.
Will we? Oh, there we go.
See.
No, there we go. I just turned it on. Okay, I lied. I knew I had it on at some point. So this is my plan. Put out more legendaries. This is kind of a money deck. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of my more expensive decks I've played.
Yeah, that happens for quite a few themes.
But like
I was putting together an Underdepths deck recently, and yeah, it's mostly just legendaries.
So I don't have even most of the crazy legendary flying dudes anymore, or ever, but I got all the legendary dragon dudes, so yeah, we're good. And they're all looking.
I do not have Templars anymore.
And they're all looking sad. They've been beat up too much.
They're not doing great.
Yeah, but I mean, he's only got 2 guys left on the board, so I think. Yeah.
That's a good question. He has been using a lot of stealth.
Yeah, and I have no detects, so kind of just winging a prayer here, because there's also a head of Osiris floating around somewhere up there.
You know that's not what it's called.
What is it? Is it head of Osarius or?
Something like that. I
Um,
just remember it was specifically not actually Osiris.
this is Pox, where they change like 2 letters on everything, and then call it a fancy new concept. Yeah, the race of demon elves is called Nefari because Nefarious is just too long. It's dumb.
I'm not going to pronounce the planet this is based on, but it's got a bad name.
Oh wait, that thing was alive. I lied. So he's got 3 champs left, one of which will die this turn.
You could probably kill more than one.
I can't reach more
I
than
believe
one's
it,
the
yeah.
problem.
You have spells.
I have fight.
Actually, you don't.
I have fight and formation and quicken. I think those are the only 2 spells I have.
I'm so used to seeing this from Observer where I don't know how bad your deck is.
Yeah, those are literally the only 2 spells I have. So
Firestorm.
no, I've got Tainted Statue. So what Tainted Statue does is Tainted Statue makes all spells cost 50% more Nora. And so I'm running that so I can run 20 champs, looks like. And so I only have the 2 spells, which are kind of more utility spells and are cheap. And don't do any direct damage.
I'm going to point out for anyone watching this who wants to start Poxnora, don't do 20 champions in a deck.
I think it's a great idea, but
it's not the worst idea you've had.
Nah, it's really not the best plan. Unless you really, really have a handle on the game, it's not a great plan. And
you really have to be sure that you can just keep deploying champions and win.
That was a really dumb FR too. Because that dude's super meaty for 32 Nora.
I was watching a game earlier where someone FR'd a Grintwall bouncer, so yeah, had about 70 health for 30 Nora.
Yeah. Fading Recollection is a spell that makes champs lose all their abilities except their basic attack. And most of the time it's pretty bad. Just because it makes the opponent's champ super cheap. Alright, so you ready for the power turn here? With fight and formation?
I'm not seeing it.
And I had to pause here because I had to go look up what Battle Master did as far as plus damage because I couldn't remember before I cast the spell.
I know.
So what Fight and Formation does is give all Draksars Battle Master 3, which gives everyone within 4 spaces plus 2 damage and plus 1 defense.
Yeah. But it doesn't stack.
No, but it's still a nice bonus.
Oh yeah, it's useful. I was totally mistaking Fight Information for Channeled Violence, so I was expecting that to be way better.
What does Channeled Violence even do? I can't remember.
It gives like abuse charged, and I think it gives Draksar multi-attack.
I should probably run that because it's really good, but it's an
Yeah, you probably should.
I don't know, I just really like Fight and Formation just because of the way Draksar play anyway. And it's cheap.
I don't like it because they have really bad ranged options. Sort of.
Archers just get built up in a hurry.
Archers are good, but man, they have not survived all those expansions well.
So Draksar have little archer dudes that have like 30 HP and like 8-9 damage. But since every shot, if you're standing near one of your guys, you can get more powerful, they can build up in a hurry. And you can get, I've actually had a couple games where it's been like 20 damage hitting from like 9 spaces away just because screw you, I can.
Yeah, they're definitely not bad, but they're the best of not great options.
I guess that's a good way to put it. The best choice and selection.
Well, you got Draksar Popes. They're actually pretty okay, but their main ability is no longer any good.
Yeah, it's not great. But I still use them for their main ability because I am thematic. So what he's talking about is that up in the top left corner, the guy in the purple hat, it's called Draksar Pope. And he's got an ability that gives Draksar. It can basically start saying a sermon, and each Draksar get +1 defense, +2 damage, and +5 HP until it moves.
Yeah, it's been pretty outclassed by the ratio when that got added.
Yeah, and it's a nice little buff, but yeah, you're really better off just running up and punching people with him. And so that's a dead Demon Vein right there.
They usually are.
Because for some reason this dude was like, oh hey, I'm gonna run up next to you and you're 20+ damage dude.
Yeah, everyone treats Demon Veins like they're way more sturdy than they are.
Yeah, so as you'll notice, that Snake dude now has 13 speed. Because every basic attack he makes, he gets +1 speed for a couple turns afterwards. So he gets really good in a hurry. And he's already back to full health. And has 25 damage at this point, so kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, both the Serpentors are pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's a little... And now I just go kill him again, because why not? There's another one.
Well, yeah. It's this guy. No plan.
Yeah, he's just like, Demon Veins will save me, right? Surely.
Well, if they got to attack, they might.
I think he got one attack off last time.
Yeah. Demon Veins get a lot of health when they attack, but they generally don't ever survive that long.
Because they're kind of huge priority targets.
Yeah.
Because they do get such health in such a big hurry.
Also, because under depths, you can make them ranged immune, which he tried to do last time for some reason.
They didn't want that archer to shoot him, I guess, even though there was two guys. He ran up right in the face of two giant dudes. Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense.
He really wanted to make it a waste of his Nora.
Oh, there we go. There's the statue.
It's kind of too late for it to matter, but you get points anyway.
That's the point. It's a no spell deck. It's an anti-spell deck, so I gotta put it out.
You don't need that 30 Nora.
I really don't right now.
Does he have anything out?
He's got the Scorched Dwarf out.
Well, you might kill the Templar. It might be the first time that's ever happened if he does.
No, I'm just gonna go punch him. Keep my speed high. And yeah, I put that one out I put the morph out just because she's fire immune, and I was tired of dealing with the heads of Osiris. I don't even know.
Who cares?
The head things, because there's still a hidden one around here somewhere. Right there, actually. And they do 8 damage a turn, so they actually can add up fairly quickly.
Yeah, it's weirdly not overpowered considering how late it came into the game.
I think it's a little bit excessive, but
I know, personally, the healing version of it is way worse.
oh yeah. Okay, so I was an idiot and left him in 2 different Underdepths font zones, so he takes 2 fire damage at the start of each turn, and he died.
It's a good move.
Yeah, well, you know.
See, I would have done that too, because I remember when Templar used to be
Fire
unable
immune.
to be hit by abilities and fire immune.
Yeah, Templar used to be overpowered, and he's really dumb and hits me with his dwarf first.
What was he gonna do with the Soul Thirster?
Well, he could exert and attack me.
Is that even no, that's a Soul Bleeder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking names.
But instead he made me immune to physical damage for the rest of the turn. Just because.
A solid plan.
Yeah. So,
This was not a good time to transmute.
No, it was not. I'm not really sure why he did that either, but, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he made a move, at least.
Yeah, and he made that guy range immune again. But you know what? I can just kill him in one go.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, fond of them demon shields, but not too smart with them.
that dude has 25 damage now and heals up every time he hits guys.
Lots of AP.
It's kind of overpowered right now. And yeah, so after all of his mans died, he just gave up.
Kind of an underwhelming showing for Draksar, considering how bullshit they are, but
Well, I feel like
it worked.
that still got pretty bullshit by the end there.
Yeah,
And
you're never really going to get great games out of that map, though.
if I, in most games, I only play one game of whatever theme I'm playing. So you
should fix that.
get whatever I play, win or loss most of the time. So too bad.
That's not true. You only show wins, everyone knows it.